then he continued on his war path against Powell by doing what else does Bill Pulte do best but generate his own press for which he is the source for.
Yeah, always. Yeah, check your notes, check your sources. I'm pretty sure you're always going to find Bill Pulte as the site.
What I found most
he occasionally gets a couple of people to retweet him or say something about him. Like, I'm sure he probably sends out like a group text and he's like, can some of you just comment on this post, please?
His former meme stock people. What's his friend from Fox News? That's the crypto guy, Pompliano.
Yeah.
Who else? Shoot, there's like a handful of people in his network of scumbags that regularly do his work for him. What I found interesting on this whole thing that really shoots down the rumors is this tweet by Nick Tamaros. I'm going to go with that.
What?
And if I'm told
Timorous, that's Powell's little confidant in the Wall Street Journal.
But I like his explanation of how he undercuts Pulte in that first sentence. When people ask me about various internet rumor mongerings, my first instinct is to ignore it in the same way the TV cameras don't show the streaker running on the field at Yankee Stadium. Got him. Mm-hmm. But like he shows this whole clip where like Powell would, his only exception was that if he died, he wouldn't finish out his term. But there would be nothing that would stop him from finishing his term. He is not stepping down. Like this is Jerome Powell's words that he's not going away. No matter how much the administration wishes him to go away, he's not fucking going anywhere until the end of his term and he's voted out.
That would be. I don't even think he wants. Like he doesn't even probably want to be nominated.
He wants to continue. But
that would be worse for the economy.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to do it, and like Pulte thinks he's getting to him, and like I promise you're not.
I promise you, he's not.
You're not.
No, not at all.
He's like tweeting about how he like shook his hand and how he didn't look today. He's like tweeting about how like he looked tired. He didn't look healthy. He didn't look this. He didn't look that.
Yeah, because he has a real job, unlike Bill.
Yeah, typical like fucking Pulte shit. But like, yeah, it's.
It's not third base Billy. It's third person Billy.
It is third person Billy. Like 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. But like one of the things that I noticed is that, and I'm really happy about considering that no one seemed to notice him when he got nominated, is everyone's starting to realize that he's a fucking huckster who's full of shit. I'm horrible with last names, I guess, tonight. Diane. There's been a bunch of other people, like the one lone guy.
Well, because he's doing the Doug Sifu like manic episode where he can't stop tweeting about like Jerome Powell, like
I want to apologize.
Yeah. Well, I also think it's covered for the article that Amy just read. It's clear the administration doesn't like him, so he figures if I can just suck Trump's cock more vigorously, then he'll like me more, right? If I just work the glory hole harder.
That's upsetting, Korax. I don't like that.
It's what he's doing. He knows he's in hot shit, and so he's just trying to work things harder to stay in. Like, he was only hired to be a tool. He is there to be a fucking goblin for the administration.
Well, and like just let's look back at the former FHFA directors, right? Like, when have you ever heard from them this much?
Never. I've never heard of any of them till now.
Yeah. But we can go back to like how they got the CEO of Pulte Homes out, right? Like they did the same kind of thing. They ran the same kind of campaign. And like they were investigated for this, for the way that they handled that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, and settled.
And I mentioned to Danny, this is the same playbook he ran with the whole Apollo's buying Virtue thing that we just mentioned. And he's like, I never heard of this. And I'm like, yeah, it's funny how the mainstream news media leading up to his nomination didn't report on any of this shit.
Well, Bloomberg did because he paid him to.
Well, and only in a favorable light. He was an activist investor. He wasn't some dipshit harassing a CEO online.
But he wasn't an activist investor. He owned less than $2,500 of the stock.
Yeah, and again, that's the lie. And
he lied. Really, that's what I'm saying. Like you lied to the public. You put out a press release that was a straight fucking lie.
And I'm really kind of sick of it because everyone else is starting to wake up and realize on Twitter that Pulte's a dipshit dumbass. And it's like the only reason they didn't have this revelation sooner is because the media can't be fucking bothered to do their job. So the three of us on a YouTube channel with 100 subs needs to fucking say it. Or they have to just find it out themselves because the media sure as shit won't do their fucking job. So it's like, I don't know. What I think is the most insidious part of this whole chair Fed, chair of the Federal Reserve thing with Jerome Powell is this news article that I saw, and some people may say, ooh, CNBC, but I'll take it as probably a thing considering how we just got done talking about how the SEC had its independence yanked from it. Trump wants to install basically a shadow chair where he has someone that basically works behind the scenes and does real policy at the Federal Reserve, so he has complete control over it. Because this whole Jerome Powell thing, he ain't gonna let it happen again.
The Fed doesn't make policy.
They set interest rates.
It's not policy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
They won't even.
That's the only policy he cares about at the Fed. So he wants to install a fucking stoolie in the Fed to do his bidding for him. That's why he wants to get Jerome out of the way so he can. Which is despicable. Like trying to get rid of Fed independence. That's terrifying.
The only way that the Fed works is if they're independent from.
No, exactly. It's the way a lot of these organizations work that are part of the government, independent of it. The reason that they're able to do their work regardless of politics and do it fairly and with justice is that they're independent from political machinations.
At some point this is all going to come to a fever pitch. Like somebody has to be the fucking adult in the room. Like
it ain't going to be anyone in this administration. Let me tell you.